Hello everyone, welcome to Sam Science View channel. In today's video, we are going to listen to a science fact. What does your sleeping position say about you? Before getting into the video, please watch this entire video, and if you have any science related queries, you can clarify it by commenting about it. Now let's get into the video. Many people have wondered if their preferred sleeping position reveals aspects of their personality. Very little scientific research about sleep positions and personality traits exists, and recent studies find a tenuous connection between the two. Although there is some research linking sleep position and personality, study methods and definitions of different sleeping positions vary widely, and thus, for researchers are unable to convincingly explain the logic behind the connection. Despite the lack of rigorous research on sleep position and personality, contemplating your preferred positions would still be interesting and useful. Research about sleep position can provide helpful insights into your health and sleep, as people often consciously or unconsciously adopt certain sleeping positions to help relieve uncomfortable symptoms. The definition of each sleeping position changes from study to study, but most researchers speak of side, back, and stomach sleeping and divide each of these broad categories into several variations. Over time, researchers have posited that different sleeping positions correspond to different personality traits. Since there is no recent peer reviewed research available to support these claims, they should be taken lightly. There is a lack of rigorous research on relationship between sleep and personality traits. It is likely that physical and demographic characteristics and medical conditions influence sleeping position. Now let's see some types of the sleeping position. First one is a fetal. The fetal position gets its name from the shape of a baby in the womb. In the fetal position, a sleeper's body is essentially curled up into a ball as they lie on one side with legs and arms bent. This position is commonly assumed by adult sleepers. Exact numbers vary, but studies show that an average over 60% of adults spend the majority of the night in a side position. Older age and a higher body mass index are both associated with more side sleeping. In 1970s, sleep researcher Samuel Dunkel was the first to hypothesize that fetal position corresponded with certain personality characteristics. Through his research, Dunkel observed that fetal position sleepers tend to be more anxious and emotional. This was in contrast to the semi fetal position, whose adherence he described as being well adjusted. Next type of sleeping position is log. Although the log is another side sleeping position, it differs quite a bit from the fetal position. While assuming a log position, a sleeper has both their arms and legs extended, so their body is straight like a log. Surveys suggest the log as being a common position, while other research suggests that a true log side position is uncommon. This study found that many sleepers extend both legs while sleeping on their sides, but most keep at least one arm folded. Sleep scientist Chris Idzikowski claims that preferring a log position suggests that a person is sociable and interacts with others easily. While these are attractive traits, he wants that this openness and willingness to trust would make them gullible. So, next sleeping position is yearner. In the yearner position, a sleeper looks like they are reaching or yearning for something. Their legs and arms are both outstretched like in the lock position. The difference is that instead of being by their sides, their arms extend forward. If you sleep in the yearner position and experience shoulder pain, you might want to consider sleeping in a different position. According to the research by Itzikowski, people who prefer the yearner position tend to be open, though not as open as those who prefer the lock position. Yearners can also be cynical and suspicious. That being said, this research has not yet been peer reviewed or replicated by other researchers. Next type of sleeping position is soldier. In the soldier position, you lie as straight as a soldier stands. The legs are not bent and your arms lie straight along the sides of your body. Itzikowski claims soldier sleepers are quiet and reserved but also hold high standards. Some individuals may find the soldier position helps alleviate pressure points. Although back sleeping can trigger acid reflux when a person is lying flat, symptoms are reduced in those who sleep on their back with the head of the bed elevated. Next type of sleeping position is starfish. When sleeping like a starfish, you lie on your back with arms up near the pillow and legs outstretched. Itzikowski says starfish sleepers value friendship and that while they prefer not to be the center of attention, people who sleep in this position are good listeners and quick to help others. The back sleeping positions are the second most popular positions after side sleeping. One study found that on average, over one third of sleeping time is spent on the back. Based on this 1970s research, sleep researcher Dunkel claimed that people who sleep on their backs are more self confident. Dunkel also said back sleepers are likely to be more open and sensation seeking than other sleepers. Next sleeping position is freefall. In the freefall position, a stomach sleeper has their hands on or around their pillow with their head turned to one side. Itzikowski claims his research shows that free fall sleepers are social and can border on being brash. However, they are more sensitive and can become unsettled by criticism or extreme situations. Of all sleeping positions, stomach sleeping is the least popular. Sleep researcher Dunkel posited that stomach sleepers tend to be anxious, impulsive, compulsive, and rigid. Traits, he said, work well for jobs in accounting, banking, and management. Similarly, researchers in 1980 and 2002 found that stomach sleepers were more likely to be anxious and less self confident. Now, on shuffling all these sleeping positions, what is the best sleeping position is that one that promotes healthy spinal alignment from your hips all the way to your head. What that looks like for you depends on your personal health situation and what you find comfortable. Having said that, there are some positions which we have seen to be considered healthier than others. Specifically, sleeping on the side or back is considered more beneficial than sleeping on the stomach. In either of these sleeping positions we have seen, it's easier to keep your spine supported and balanced, which relieves pressure on the spine and enables your muscles to relax and recover. Different sleep positions provide different benefits that may be helpful for you if you are dealing with back pain or health conditions. In these cases, it may be worth trying a new sleep position to enable more restful sleep. In a study, a group of adults with back pain were trained to sleep on their back or their side. They experienced significant pain relief in just 4 weeks. Adjusting to a new sleep position takes time. However, if sleeping on your stomach feels good for you, don't feel forced to change it. You can minimize your risk of pain and improve spinal alignment with the right mattress and pillow. So, if you have any health issues, you can go through all the sleep positions, have control over it, and take care of your health. So that's it for today's video. I hope so you got some scientific facts related to what the sleep positions say about your personality. And if you have any science related queries, you can ask and get it rectified through the channel. We'll meet in the next Science Fact Treasury series. Until then, it's goodbye from Sam. Take care.